like that up. Well, where were you? You said this is the first time you experienced it. All right, well, where were you the last several years? You were in Dallas. All right, now, let's be clear and fair. I know this is a shocker. I'm going to be
fair. Did you say fair?
Fair to the Dallas Cowboys.
Fair, because I never heard you say be fair.
Fair. Be fair to the Dallas Cowboys.
F-A-I-R.
Yes, to the Dallas Cowboys. No, you're going to hear me say that right now. There's a lot more to do in Dallas,
That's what I was finna say.
than Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay, so I mean,
work to socialize.
It's like, I mean, damn. You know, one could argue that the definition of excitement in Green Bay is getting him a something. Yes, I'm saying you're a player. I'm talking about a football player. I'm talking about being in the training room. That's what I meant by that. I'm in the training room. I'm talking the training room, y'all. I'm talking the training room. I'm saying in the training room. I mean, go to the training room.
Yeah,
I mean, when you're a football player, where you going? Where you going in Green Bay? I mean, now, great fans, Lambeau Field, phenomenal, great support, good people. I've been there a couple of times, not in the stadium, but in the city. It's nice, great people. I'm just saying, it ain't a lot to do. Like, you know, it ain't the only city in America you can say that about. You know, Oklahoma City. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Dallas. You understand? It's not Dallas. A lot of places ain't Dallas, Texas.
But
so
I
understand.
I also feel like, though, that's what Chris Canty was talking about.
Yeah.
Right? You want it to be, at least during the football season, that the building is the place to be. Now, you're taught that the training room isn't, right? But you want dudes in the building on their off day. You want them trying to watch extra film. You want them there to try to get a workout. You want them trying to meet with their coach, because that's how you win.
Right.
But Dallas is different. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure you can go to the Applebee's in Wisconsin and they treat you to a dessert.
Absolutely.
I'm absolutely sure.
Absolutely.
But that ain't Nick and Sam's.
There we go.
You feel me? Like that ain't some of these other.
It's a bit different.
You could go to TGI Fridays and get an extra brownie.
That's right.
But you know what I mean? That ain't Komodo.
Dallas different.
Yeah,
Dallas different.
And so I gotta place it. Hey, and the other thing I want to say is this, though, about Micah Parsons and what he's saying. I'm not gonna sit on here and say that his intention was to take a shot at the Dallas Cowboys players, because those dudes, in my opinion, showed up for Micah Parsons.
They did.
Whether it was changing their profile pictures, whether it was speaking on the fact that he'd earned his money, that he deserved his money. And even for Micah Parsons, many times saying, I want to be with these dudes. I want to work with these dudes. Yes, it can be interpreted that way, but the one thing you're supposed to do when you go to a new place is ingratiate yourself to the locker room, and that's a way to do it, by speaking on the professionalism and the effort of your new teammates.
Yeah, so it seems like both sides have kind of subtly taken a shot here or there with some of their words that have been politically correct and justified with where I am now, while also subtly taking or making a point of like this or this about that player, this, that. I know this. Micah's 1-0, and maybe not playing the game for the Packers, but anybody who knows ball watched that game last night and said, if they had Micah Parsons, the Cowboys win that game. Mm-hmm. So advantage Micah. Like whether it's locker room, what it's like culture-wise, people showing up, advantage Micah. And now Micah gets to play against a division rival, and Micah has the opportunity to go 2-0. And get another win. And so at the end of the day, whether there's shots getting taken through the media or not, or it's intentional or not, or truthful or not, Micah got to sit there last night and watch a pass rush not get home to a divisional rival quarterback and sit there and say, I would have gotten home. And that might have been a difference in the game. And then he's going to have the opportunity to do it against a team that was, I think, the 1 seed in the NFC last year, in the Dallas Cowboys, and say,
Detroit.
The Detroit Lions, and say, I can get 2-0. And so whatever wants to get said, at the end of the day, that's the best revenge.
And I'm going to say this right now, he is 2-0, though, Stephen A. He's 2-0 because Jerry Jones thought the options were Micah Parsons signs this contract for the amount of money I'd offered him, or Micah Parsons plays under the franchise tag. And neither of those things happen, on top of Micah Parsons going out and obliterating the highest non-paid quarterback in the history of the NFL. And then you watch that game and you say what you just said, and now he gets an opportunity to not only go make an impact for the Green Bay Packers, but make an impact that may land them in the Super Bowl.
Well, here's the deal. to trade him within the same conference to a clear playoff team, elevating them, who, by the way, is one of, if not the youngest team in the National Football League. That was alarming enough. This whole situation has this written all over it where the Dallas Cowboys are better than we expected. They get to the playoffs potentially, and then they run into Green Bay, and Micah just slaughters them. This just has that picture written all over.
You need to stop. You need to stop acting in soap operas and write one.
Yeah.
Why?
As Stephen A. World's turn.
Yo, bro, I could write soap operas. I really could.
Yeah, we're aware.
I really could.
You with a flair for dramatics? No.
You need the weekend. You need the weekend.
I don't need to do it. I'm busy enough. But I'm saying there's a few storylines I'd throw into the soap opera mix. I'm telling you, you'd be pretty good.
You'd be a lead man?
Yeah, we're aware.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Love Season soon.
Oh, God, please no. Please.
It would ruin my life.
Okay.
Legitimately.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to text all of y'all.
Okay,
Yo, man, it's coming up. By the way, Molly,
show some love.
Show some love. Molly, I'm going to be on General Hospital Friday the 12th, next Friday. And then Monday.
Well, thanks. I can go to bed tonight.
But the 12th?
Go ahead,
I'm locked in.
DVR to say 2003.
What is it? TiVo, DVR, whatever.
No, TiVo's worse.
I think you just stream it.
I don't know if you can stream
Hulu. Stream it on Hulu.